Assalamu alaikum, grade 5. This is the summary video for today lesson. Subjects Science, Class 5, Unit 3, States of Matter. Lesson 3.6, The Water Cycle, Learner Book, page number 44 and 45. Homework from Activity Book, page number 28. So let's start. We learned today in the class about evaporation occurs when a liquid turns into a gas. In water cycle, we have both evaporation and condensation. It's been lesson 3.4 and 5. So evaporation, you know about evaporation mean when liquid change into gas, and condensation mean when a gas turn or change into liquid, and that it is the reverse of evaporation. Okay, evaporation, and know that air contains water vapor, like and sorry air water vapor that one containing, and when that meet a cold surface, it may condense. So let's start lesson 3.6, the water cycle. Water keeps going around and around in what we call the water cycle. Yes, water is from ocean, move on the sky, and from sky and in the air and in the shape of cloud, and from cloud it's again with the shape of rain and the shape of snow come to the earth surface. So it's moving around and around. Water keeps going around and around in what we call the water cycle. In the water cycle, water moves from the land and sea to the air and back again, and moving to the air and back again to the earth surface, and then again to the sea or to the ocean. You can see the water cycle here. From the ocean, with the help of heat, water evaporates from seas, from river, from lake, and from soil. And what then? Water vapor condense to from cloud when moving up and then condense. Water vapor in the air, or water air contain water vapor condenses to form cloud. From these water vapor, from these air, it's changed into cloud because of because in the air there are 90 drops of water vapor. So change into cloud. Clouds are made up of tiny drops of water. How clouds made? Clouds are made up of tiny drops of water. Tiny drops of water. Okay. Then now you can see their face, how it's small, then collecting, coming, and then in the big shape. So then in the shape of clouds, then you can say a rain when it's cloud and heavy, so it start raining. Because of raining, water come again to the surface of the earth. Rain falls from cloud. Rain falls from cloud. So this is evaporation, and then here condensation. Now here raining on from the clouds, or sometime snowfall if it's too cold. Snowfall from the clouds, okay, and then from the clouds snow falling, it's on the mountain. After this, what happened? Because of freeze and melting, water change, snow change into water, and also in the shape of raining, water come to the earth surface. Water flow back to the river, to the seas, and to the lakes and soil. Water come again to the beginning position from where it start. And also plants give off water vapor from their leaves. From their leaves, also water vapor happening from their leaves, also with the help of air. The water cycle happens mainly because of evaporation and because of condensation. So water cycle happening because of two things. And also freezing and melting, what happen? Freezing and melting happen in the water cycle. One from form of this and one form of this. Because of heat, snow melt in the water, and water come to the sea, to the river, to the lake, and to the ocean. Okay, after this there are some question. Where does the heat come from that make water evaporate from rivers, lakes, and sea? You can see the picture. The heat, there is only one source from the sun. So we write here from the sun. Where else the water cycle does evaporation? Does evaporation happen? Evaporation also happen in plant. You can see here, evaporation also happen in plant. Plants give off water vapor from their leaves. So evaporation also happen in plants. So we write here in the plants. Where does the evaporated water go? Where does the evaporated, not no evaporating happen, no evaporated water go? Or air. You can say in the air. Because evaporated water or liquid also already change in the gas. So we write here in the into the air or as water vapor as the shape of small drops it move in the air. Question 3. What happened to water vapor when it's condensed? Simple. What happened to the water vapor when it's condensed? Simple. It's changed into the drops of water. After condensation, it's change into the drop of water or make drops of water. Where in the water cycle does this happen? Where in the water cycle this is happening? Where in the clouds? Simple. In clouds, because gas change into or water vapor change into the shape of clouds. When it's heavy, then start raining. So where in the water cycle does it happen? Water vapor when it's condensed in the clouds. When it was in the clouds, how does where sorry how does the evaporated water get back to earth? In the shape of rain, in the shape of snow. It falls as rain or as snow. Question 5. Where is the water cycle does? Freezing happen at which point? Freezing happen when snow form in clouds. This is freezing. So that's why there is snowfall because they are freezing in the clouds and melting when on the mountain and the snow are melting and change into the water. So when snow melt to form water. Why is the water cycle important to us? It's very important. Why? Because it keep moving water between the air and the earth's surface so that the air doesn't dry up. You can write any answer, but it's better for you because water also may clean our air. It's again and again in a cycle. It's moving, and we are using the same water over and over again. It's also cleaning the air. It's a it's a form of rain. If there is no rain, if there is no snow, what happened? You know better. So because of water cycle or water is very important for water cycle is very important for us. It allows us to use the same water over again and again. After this, fill in the blank. Water on the Earth's surface dash evaporate. If water is on the Earth's surface, it is evaporate because of heat and move up into the air as water vapor. As water vapor, you also say tiny drops or as air. The water vapor cools and condenses. The second thing condenses, cools and condenses as it rises into the air. After evaporation, in the shape of air, it's move up. But condense, what happened at the cool place? It condenses, and after this, rain, snow, and hailing or hail bring what down? Water. Bring water back to the Earth's surface. Okay, what's about in this topic? What you have learned? You just learn about water cycle. It's very important for us because water cycle. What is water cycle? Is the movement of water from the Earth's surface into the air and then back again. Back again mean from the air come to the Earth's surface again. And this is the same like this. It's more about water cycle. Okay, boys, take care. Page number 28. Your homework completed and revise the lesson. Okay, read it again from your book so you learn best. And also, if there is any question, you can contact me on WhatsApp number. Goodbye. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.